All of our media friends are here. How are you guys doing? How was the first episode? Very good? Yeah?
Great.
How does it feel like after months and months of shooting, seeing the first episode on the screen today? Kita nak icebreaker dulu. Let's start with of course, our main girl, Sal.
Hello. Okay. Lega lah, lega. Tengok rasa shock. Takut tapi okay.
Alright, awesome. With that, I'm gonna open the first question to Raja Justina. Of course, I'm very curious because Astro Originals, the first Astro Original series up until Riot is not based on like real stories of Malaysia. So kenapa Astro Originals ataupun Astro Show pilih jalan ini? Kenapa nak mendengarkan cerita-cerita yang sebenarnya berlaku dekat Malaysia?
Terima kasih Zoe. Sebelum itu saya ingin ucapkan terima kasih kepada semua rakan-rakan media yang hadir pada malam ini. Your support has been so fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you. And going back to Zoe's question tadi, issue mental health, sexual harassment, bullying and all of that memang wujud dalam negara kita dan negara luar. And back then till now, it's something that very much exists, kan? So what we're trying to do is, from all this kisah-kisah isu ini, menjadikan inspirasi untuk buatkan cerita baru. And we hope through Riot, we are putting out a voice out there that is okay, you know, to fight against sexual harassment. It's okay to fight against bullying and violence. We should riot against all of this negative things. I'm not sure whether all of you are aware, but this is from statistics from the Women's Action Society 2021 statistics. What I've been told is that for sexual harassment cases in universities and colleges, basically the top 5 cases are from there. And 59% of victims actually do not file a report because they fear of repercussions. So that's what we're trying to do, right? So kami harap through kehadiran Riot, there is ada suara, kan? A voice for the remaja, and will also open up doors for this kind of discussions to take place, because as producers, we are here to tell a story, not to encourage it, but to actually provide a cautionary tale and to basically encourage whistleblowing in all of these areas. So that's one of the reasons why we're doing this.
I love that. That's very, very true though, because whenever you ask a victim who has been in a similar situation, and when you ask, why don't you report it? What number one, they always say, have this like victim mentality, where they're very, very afraid to tell, because especially dalam society kita kan, bila kita cakap, saya kena harass lah, mesti orang cakap, apa you buat? Masa tadi kita tengok, kita dah tahu dia dah masuk kereta lecturer tu dah kata, tapi kenapa juga dia masuk? So kita very often we victim blame, right? So with that, can I ask actually to our members who are dekat atas tu, you may of course take your seat because we're starting our PC. So again, kepada rakan-rakan dekat atas, kita nak jemput tu mengambil tempat duduk masing-masing, ataupun boleh pergi berada dekat luar kawasan. Thank you so much. We're gonna start our PC, ya. With that, I want to ask to our Tuan Director, how is it different in directing this project as compared to any other project? Because it's a very, very sensitive topic. So how do you approach this series?
I think directing the series, I think there's a lot of thinking about how to kind of treat the subject matter very carefully. And I think working with the actors, I think we even kind of had a session where we kind of shared whether we had, any of us had similar experiences, and just kind of really kind of getting to the truth of the different situations. I think for me the idea was to present the subtleties of sexual harassment and grooming and power play and then the gender inequality, and I think just to kind of create the awareness, like, you know, there are things where people don't realize, that, you know, that it's wrong, that there's some form of power abuse. Yeah, so I think we all were careful to kind of approach it delicately, at the same time to be impactful as well. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. So I'm going to open up kepada rakan-rakan media kalau ada tanya soalan. Macam biasa boleh namakan nama, daripada mana dan juga soalan yang anda ingin kemukakan.
Okay, Mia from Gempa. Nak tanya soalan untuk Jaslina. Kalau kita tengok tadi episod 1 tadi dia macam ada banyak penggunaan bahasa yang agak kasar. Jadi adakah ini mendapat kelulusan censorship atau bagaimana?
Thank you. So, just like all of our other Astro originals, in Astro kita ada content review panel, a censorship team that goes through all of our content. And so what you have seen tadi has gone through the necessary process. It has gone according to the guidelines juga. Having said that, as well, similar to all our other Astro original series, kita pun ada channel, kita pun ada on demand. So on channel, you probably will see some things that are censored, tapi on demand is where you will see the whole episode in exactly what you've seen today. Yeah. I just want to highlight juga that because I know in the past we've actually had our Astro Originals on Astro Ria channel. Just like to highlight again that now our Astro Original series are all on Astro channel 410, and it's actually open to all Astro customers until next year. So everyone can access to it. Yeah.
Hello, hi. Assalamualaikum. Wafa from Utusan. Saya tengok first episode. Wow. Sangat berani. Jadi saya ada soalan untuk Tuan Pengarah. Isu ini sangat sensitif. Sangat sensitif, terutamanya kalau ada mereka yang pernah mengalami gangguan seksual. Jadi semasa merangka keseluruhan episod dan juga series ini, macam mana cerita itu dibawa ke depan masa? Maksud saya, adakah ambil kira ataupun ada situasi sebenar daripada mahasiswa yang terlibat ataupun gather data atau macam mana? Terima kasih.
I think I'll pass this to the originator of the story, Cik Rafida. I think she can better answer.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Terima kasih. Sebenarnya langkah mayat ni saya rasa terhasil disebabkan tak ada cerita macam ni dekat Malaysia, dan saya rasa memang cerita macam ni perlu keluar sebab dekat surat khabar memang banyak, dekat dalam berita memang banyak cerita pasal pelajar yang kena harass dengan lecturer dia melalui survey. Survey tu memang lucah, sangat lucah, dan she had to really fight to get something done to that lecturer. Cerita pasal another mahasiswa dekat another university juga kena harass dengan lecturer, tapi lecturer tu nothing happened to him. Tapi dia pula yang kena question. Lepas tu bila dia pergi lapor dekat polis, polis cakap no, universiti dah buat siasatan, so ini kita orang biar pada universiti saja. Tapi kenapa? Sebab tu jenayah. Sepatutnya polis siasat juga. So there are a lot of cases like this. Kalau tengok cerita ni daripada episod 1 sampai ke akhir, setiap insiden sexual harassment yang berlaku dalam tu adalah diilhamkan daripada cerita yang benar-benar berlaku. Ada yang berlaku pada saya, pada kawan-kawan saya, pada orang yang saya kenal, juga dalam berita. The extent of it is crazy. Saya rasa dalam bilik ni tak ada seorang perempuan pun yang tak pernah kena sexually harassed. Tak ada seorang pun. Masa saya pergi set, I was talking to a member of the crew. Saya tak nak cakap siapa, to protect her privacy. Tapi dia cakap berlaku pada anak dia yang pada tu umur mungkin dalam 4-5 tahun, balik dari rumah jiran dan cakap yang jiran tunjuk bebet pada dia. It's crazy. It's just insane. You cakap lah dengan siapa saja, mesti ada cerita macam ni keluar. So why are we not telling these stories? Bila cerita macam ni keluar, nanti mesti perempuan tu kena question. Kenapa kita tak question lelaki tu? That's my question.
Can I also add that is it also, is this the reason why you wrote this story is also to spread awareness, because some of us might not know what is sexual harassment. They might think that, oh, that person is just being friendly, tak apalah, you know, dia pegang sana sini, tak apalah. Is that also part of the reason why you want to tell the story?
I think that the new generation, the kids now, they're very aware. They are very aware of what is sexual harassment. They are very aware of what are their rights, their own boundaries. Tapi masalahnya sekarang, they know benda tu salah. Tapi what can they do about it? Biasanya teenagers, young people, they are powerless, especially when they are up against systems. Universities, people in authority, they are up against systems, and they are individuals. Very, very hard. So in a way, what we're trying to do is we're trying to say that this is not fair. Why is it that it's so hard for someone to get justice? You know, especially if they are nobody, really nobody.
Right, thank you very much. Soalan yang seterusnya,
Hai, saya Mas dari M-Star. Soalan pertama nak tanya, benda macam ni kan boleh trigger cikgu-cikgu ataupun lecturer dekat tempat pembelajaran kan. Nanti ada yang ibu bapa rasa tak selamat. Boleh tak komen sikit benda tu? And lagi satu, macam mana ada keberanian? Tadi kata pengalaman sendiri kan? Cuma ada keberanian tu. Dah berapa lama simpan? Thank you.
Yang saya simpan tu sejak sekolah lagi kot. Dari kecil lagi memang kena harass. As for lecturers, teachers yang triggered, kalau diorang tak buat, kenapa diorang nak triggered? Seriously, I don't understand. And bagi saya, ibu bapa pun, kalau kita tengok dalam surat khabar, banyak je kan cerita pasal sekolah tahfiz yang tak selamat, banyak benda berlaku. Tapi parents dia hantar juga pergi sekolah tahfiz, tak ada masalah. So I don't think that it will be an issue.
right, question?
Hello, hi. Saya Ki daripada media hiburan. Okay, saya nak tanya, mungkin kita terlalu fokus kepada kes sexual assault kepada perempuan. Ada tak dalam series ni ada implementkan sikit sexual assault kepada lelaki?
Alright, we can maybe direct that to the cast if you don't mind. Alright.
So, from my character Wid, you baru jumpa kan, he's a very quiet guy, but issues yang character I tackle adalah dari segi if you know rape culture, it's a pyramid, right? So the top part is the most heinous act, which is rogol, and below to the lowest part is locker room talk. So like pergaulan lucu macam tu. So my character Wid tackles that as a non-traditional masculine kind of man lah. Issue tu. Yeah. I tak nak spoil sangat, so you perlu tengok cerita ni to find out more. Yeah. Thank you.
Alright, thank you. Any other questions from Sidang Media? Ada lagi? Okay, mungkin saya akan tanya soalan kepada cast kita. Kita nak start mulakan dengan Cik Wan Sarimah dahulu. Boleh tak ceritakan sedikit pengalaman ataupun any stories during shooting, because both you and Abang Rashidi are of course the senior actors for this show, and it's a very sensitive topic. So how did you tackle this topic with the younger up and coming actors?
Perkataan sedikit tu memberi masa ya untuk jawab, sebab jawapan dia panjang ya. Karakter saya tak ada dalam episod 1, tapi saya dari episod 2 sampai hujung ada. Thanks Shamil for putting my 5-second voice in there. But I'm Mia Sarah's mother, Vicky's mom, and saya sebagai seorang mental health advocate, saya memang tertarik dengan watak ni, dan saya kenal abang ke? Abang Rashidi dah kenal dia lama of course. So bila kita nak masuk topik ni, it doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman ke apa. Kita semua manusia at the end of the day. And I think kalau kita memperkasakan mereka-mereka yang tidak ada suara, maka semua yang tidak ada suara akan merasai keperkasaan itu. It's a message that unfortunately the statistics show that it is mostly women, but of course it is also men. And kita tak boleh, we cannot say that any clearer, but we'll take it one step at a time. Because kat Malaysia ni budaya kita adalah budaya jangan buka aib orang. Tetapi ini bukan membuka aib, ini hanya membuka cerita. Dan kadang-kadang kita kena buka cerita supaya kita dapat menerangi dan mendapatkan justice bagi mereka yang tidak boleh membuka cerita mereka. Dan bila saya masuk ke dalam set, there was a strange situation where I can see in everybody's eyes sebenarnya, everybody's eyes, that they had a connection to the story, which was quite scary. And then I was against Abang Shidi. Nantilah bila you tengok the story, which was very strange for me because he's such a lovely man. But that's the problem. The people who do these things are not usually looking like they're not lovely. So it is very much an empowering story, but it's not for fear, because somebody asked, kalau macam ni kita buka cerita macam ni, semua orang takut nak hantar anak mereka kan. Kalau kita tak buka cerita ni, benda ni berlaku juga. And then sadly, if you look at the numbers as a mental health advocate, it's happening more at home. And then the first thing we need to do is memperkasakan anak-anak kita supaya boleh bersuara. Kalau mereka tak boleh bersuara, maka mereka tak boleh mencerita dan kita tak boleh mengubah segala yang dah berlaku. It's a trickle down. It's not, as Anik was saying, it's like a pyramid. But transgenerational trauma goes, I hurt you, you hurt the next person hurts the next one, next person hurts the next one. So anak-anak kita, dan dia takkan berhenti. Jadi with this kind of show, I hope that it buka ruangan untuk bercerita tentang benda yang sebenarnya. Sebab kita malu sebagai rakyat, tetapi rakyat yang tidak ada kesihatan mental yang bagus tidak boleh berjaya. That's what I believe.
Rafida, do you want to add on?
When I was doing research for this show, I spoke to some teenagers. There was a teenage girl that really helped me with some of the research, and I then asked her, have you been sexually harassed? And she said, yes. Okay, who was it by? Saudara dia, relative. Pakcik ataupun pakcik saudara macam ni. Did you tell your mom? Yes. Dia cakap apa? Dia tak cakap apa. Dia biar je. So these things happen, and there are victims out there who have nowhere to go. Really, nowhere. Nobody cares. Walau mak sendiri, bapa sendiri.
Can I add to that a bit? Yes, Miss. She was saying, ada mereka kat luar sana kan?
Yep.
And it's not just people who are children or tak berkuasa. Like for me, I was sexually harassed while working on set of a very successful show. My producer came up to me at that time, this close to my face, and then basically pretended to fix my mic, but was touching my chest. And then I was told that, like this close to me, and then I had to smile as a successful host and just be like, okay. And he's like this close to my face, and then dia pegang-pegang, dia raba, and then he's like, you look so good today, Zarima, and we could be so amazing together. And I was like, this person's married. And then after that, dia kata I tak boleh dapat season yang kedua, season yang ketiga kalau I tak pergi holiday dengan dia. So I said, it's okay, I can pay for my own holidays. You go. So it happens to everybody.
Yep. That's the reality of our industry and the country, right? Again, if kita tak cerita benda ni, kita tak start bercerita, membuka cerita. Bukan kita nak buka aib macam baris pelakon kita cakap kan. Bukan kita nak buka aib, tapi kita nak bercerita dan kita nak create satu situasi. Saya harapkan selepas Riot ni dah habis, dah 10 episod dah keluar, kita akan create satu situasi yang membenarkan mangsa-mangsa untuk membuka cerita sahaja. Okay? Wow, very heavy topic ya kawan-kawan. Apa kata kita pergi dekat barisan pelakon kita, sebab saya rasa mereka belum bersuara lagi. Kita start dengan Nel dahulu. So Nel, saya nak tahu bila awak start main gitar ni, awak memang dah boleh main gitar ke ataupun awak belajar untuk watak salih?
Thank you for that question. No, I tak pandai main apa-apa instrument and I tak ada dengar lagu rock or anything. Cuma I hafal. And then dalam sebelum kita syuting, sebulan sebelum kita orang pre-pro, I banyak kali lah memang pergi training dekat Mama, semua pergi training. And then ambil juga coach untuk ajar gitar kan. So belajar lah.
Alright. So Mia, what about you as well? Did you also sekali belajar instrumen sebelum dapat watak ni ke macam mana?
Yes, ada belajar, but I already knew how to play. I dah reti main gitar, main piano. There was this one moment where they actually nak Vicky main drum untuk satu lagu. So I belajar, tapi last potong. So I belajar main drum, tapi tak jadi. So aku pun macam, okay tak apalah, I dah belajar nak main drum. So at least boleh masuk dalam CV.
Yeah.
But yeah, so before this I dah biasa dah reti main gitar, so senang sikit lagi daripada
Right.
untuk like belajar lagu. So
Alright. Experience, right? I'm actually curious. So we were told earlier tadi yang kita ada dialog bahasa Sarawak. So who is the one that actually, can we reveal it already? Boleh? Kita tak boleh cakap which character yang cakap bahasa Sarawak? Alright, so maybe perhaps you can teach us or teach our members of the media something in Sarawak.
I mean, paling basic is like kami sayang kita lah.
Kami sayang kita.
I love you.
Alright. Oh, thank you. I'm married already. Cannot. Sorry, bro. So how was your preparation into coming onto the series? Did you have any like for them? They learned how to play the instrument, but for you itself, any preparation? And I believe this is your first drama, yes? Or is it not?
One of the first, yes.
Yes, one of the first, right?
So, for me, I memang tak pernah main drums. So, one thing about drums is you perlu rhythm. Kalau tak ada rhythm, memang mampus. But I slowly learn from Lok dengan my teachers and dengan Bai. And slowly over 2 bulan tu, I got better lah macam tu. So, that was my preparation to play the drums.
Yeah. Alright. What about bonding with the cast?
Oh, tu memang senang lah. Klik.
Yeah, very easy.
From
was
the
it
start.
very easy for you as well, Tammy?
Yeah, it was very easy. I'm such an introvert. Like all of them knows, and they'll be making fun out of me.
I'm also an introvert.
You have to have, in a group of friends, you always have to have one introvert, right, to balance things out.
But yeah, they always make me very comfortable and so easy. Yeah, we always do things together on set. So.
Alright. Any spoilers you can give? Oh, no spoilers at all. Okay, what can they look forward to in the next episode? Where is your character gonna go? Oh, tak boleh jawab juga.
There's one character that hasn't come out yet.
Yeah. I was supposed to, but can we? No spoilers, right? No spoilers. Alright, no spoilers at all. So kalau anda nak tengok apa dia karakter yang akan keluar,
What we did mention, I think I mentioned earlier, there is an element of supernatural.
Yes, you did.
So
pandai-pandai korang connect the dots tu. So we're gonna take maybe one more final question from you guys. Kalau ada apa-apa lagi soalan, ada tak? Dah tak ada? Alright, with that, any last words from the cast, from any of you guys want to give one last word before we wrap up for today? Ada. Rashidi, actually saya ada soalan yang macam agak berat sikit lah. So I don't know if we want to end it with a very berat question. But I'm actually curious. So you played, of course, the Predator dalam CD ini, Predator. Macam kasar sangat kan? Tapi untuk Predator dalam siri ni, so bila dah habis 10 episod ni, apa yang Abang Rashidi harapkan mereka yang menonton ni dapat daripada karakter Profesor?
Okay, first and foremost, we should applaud Astro, Raja Justina and the whole team for bringing up this kind of content in the arus perdana. So tak pernah lagi ada dekat mainstream punya broadcast we table this kind of issue yang sangat berat. So kudos to you guys lah. Yeah, Astro original selalu memang you guys keep on raising the standard. Anyway, for my character, I tak ada buat research because sorry. No, sorry. Okay. Joke aside. Yeah. So we all know because these issues are happening for the longest time. Daripada dulu lagi, daripada saya kecil. Saya kecil tu maknanya saya sangat lama lah, kan? Yeah, and yeah. Yeah. So we shouldn't make all these enablers dapat dia punya peluang. So we should bring forward. And everybody should discuss in these issues in a very healthy public sphere, kan? So this is the right way to move forward, especially for kita, our community lah. So and our part as industry players and the broadcasters, we should do more content like this yang dapat raise up the public awareness of what to do kalau berlakunya gangguan seksual. Tak semestinya perempuan, lelaki pun kena juga. So yeah, we should talk about this more often. Thank you.
Alright, awesome. So with that, ladies and gentlemen,
Can I just say something?
Yes, please go ahead.
I mean, thank you so much, Rashidi, just now for the great comments. I would like to add that yes, Astro Originals, our ambition is, to bring out very strong messages, to be creating relevant and stories that are pushing boundaries. But ultimately, we wouldn't have been able to make this happen without like-minded partners. We have so much great talent in Malaysia, behind the camera, in front of the camera, and so thankful to all of you here for making it all happen. Thank you.
Right, one more time, ladies and gentlemen, give the members of Riot a big round of applause. Dengan itu, saya ingin menjemput Raja Justina bersama dengan director, bersama dengan barisan pelakon, bersama juga dengan our director and our head writer. We're going to take a group photo. I also actually want to invite Miss Lina from Riot.